Ufta. Like, wait a minute, what? Alright. So, should be good to go. Do a couple things here. Hey there, hi there, everybody. Happy Friday. It is the end of the week, and it's time to get the grind on. Going for milestones, going for some units, go for some loot in arenas here today, and just hang out and chill for a little bit. I'm Rob vonShoe. Hope you guys are doing well. Getting everything all good and up and running right here. We're good to go. And what a week it has been. We're going over some of the things that got rolling today. Last live stream wound up finishing up Rumble Legends on the baby account, which was a very, very nice, very big milestone. Very happy to have gotten there in the first place, and most importantly, gotten that off of the to-do list. Wound up having a couple of crystal openings too, going for Jabari Panther. We got one more of those coming up once those compensation crystals come out, presumably sometime in the next couple days. And then also one for 6-star Falcon as well out of those compensation crystals. That was the last video to post a little bit earlier today. If you haven't watched that already, definitely do check that out. It worked out pretty good. It worked out pretty good. From the top, though, I want to say big howdy to Andrew. How's it going, bud? And everybody else. Welcome, everyone. And again, happy Friday. This next week is going to be a real busy one here as well. Got the round 1 of Jabari Panther Arena. Which comes to shove, I will be grinding out for the 5-star right there. Because she's a heck of a lot of fun, and it's pretty useful. Just based off some of the videos I've seen so far, Seaton is absolutely enthralled with her, which is pretty cool. Hope that doesn't drive the arena scores up too terribly much, but either which way, it's pretty good. Andrew says, my week has been going well, just as a 100% Explorer. You see, and I'll get my 3rd 6-star. Only have the last chapter to do. Hey, congrats. The end is in sight. The end is in sight. Get in there, bud. Speaking of the comp crystals, I got 3, and got 3-star, and then a 3-star, and then 6-star Falcon. I'm beating the odds right there. That is incredible. A big congrats to you. Big congrats. I gotta say, I mean, I'll reiterate again, it's really nice that Kabam did decide to go ahead and give compensation on those crystals. Especially the way they did it, too, because they were way out in front of this whole thing. For those of you wondering, they wound up compensating people who wound up getting the Falcon and Winter Soldier bundles in previous weeks. With a new version of the crystal, based off of today's offer at the new improved Thronebreaker drop rates. So, I wound up getting a few of those in the mail, and it worked out pretty okay. Not gonna lie. What up, AC? How's it going, bud? Happy Friday. How are you? Well, Saturday morning for you now, but howdy. I'm doing pretty good. It's been a week. It's been a good week, but it's been a week. Definitely ready for the weekend here. Maybe get some Z's too. What about you? How's everything? Do that. Yeah, do it this way. I was gonna say, See what Doom can do against Havoc, but with all the different shock damage that Doom does, that probably wouldn't go over super great. So let's not do that. Just see how I can swing it this way. Took iHulk to rank 5. There you go. Just because he's fun to play, or you enjoy playing him? Because I have seen some really cool videos about iHulk just absolutely rinsing everything in a couple select fights. But big congrats on that rank up there, AC. I was like, I mean, if Killmonger wants to just stand there blocking the whole time, that's fine. We can make that work. It's a big benefit of the unblockable specials we got. Funny you mentioned that, because I wound up taking my iHulk up to rank 4 after this last round of level up. For the same reason too, because he's fun to play, and then plus, you know, he does have that really specific niche ability too. So yeah, I'll take it. What a ride that character's been on, though, you know? Because he came out and he was absolutely panned, but then when people actually started playing as him, it's like, oh, wait, hold on a minute. This guy's actually fairly interesting. And you're also nearing 1 mil rating. Nice. Couple more baby level ups and you'll be good to go. How are you planning on celebrating? If you don't mind my asking. And I think that's pivoting off of that a little bit. I think that's something we're going to start seeing more and more, especially now that Kabam has basically come out and said that we aren't going to be able to sell champs anymore. I think more and more players are going to be in that same boat. Where the rating is just creeping up and up and up the longer they play and the longer that the game exists. Which, you know, I'm all for. I want hit by June by eating 2 meals that day. Oh boy. Going out on a limb there. 2 whole meals. Rob, I'm midway through my last path for 7.1 exploration. I'm not a fan of Vivified. What up, Andy? Well, you're getting there, bud. The end's in sight. But yes, they definitely have a way with some of those. God dang, man. I'm sorry. It's like the 18th time I've yawned in the last 5 minutes. I'm sorry, guys. But you're getting there, Andy. You're getting there. Ah, that's what you mean. Well, that is certainly one way to celebrate. Fried Nuggets popping in saying, chicken. All you guys, your interesting entrance shout-outs. AC and pineapple, fried nuggets and chicken. PP later on with memes and wordplay. You guys, just too clever. Fortunately here, Nick is unawakened, so that's going to speed things along nicely. Come on, dude. Pew, pew, pew. Big pew, pew. Hey, Rob, good to see you, man. By the way, got 3-star Doom today. Pretty happy with that. But, yeah, I'm going to go play with him for a bit. There you go. Yeah, I mean, he definitely requires just a little bit of learning and practice. Get the Doom rotation down, but very cool. Congrats. Ben stopping in. What up, Ben? Hey, I'm Cavalier. Haven't done Act 5 completion. Should I keep taking champions to rank 5, or should I take an unawakened thing to rank 2? I probably would not take thing up to rank 2 unawakened. I'm assuming you're talking about 5 stars and a 6-star, right? Or Act 6. Then yeah. Then talking about 5 stars and 6 stars. There's nothing wrong with continuing to take 5 stars up to rank 5, and frankly, in some cases, a 565 is better than a 6-star rank 2. And main reason for that is that 5 stars are much easier to add sig levels to. Not easy, mind you, but easier. So if you got someone who needs a high signature level or benefits from, you know, being more than sig 20 or sig 40 or whatnot, then they're definitely better off as 565. So yeah, by all means, keep ranking up people to a 565. If thing is awakened, then yeah, feel free to take them to rank 2. But me personally, I wouldn't. Yeah, Andy, we'll play it by ear. We will play it by ear. I'll be around for a little bit still. Probably won't be another, you know, big, long, lengthy 3-hour stream like in days past, but yeah, I'll be around for a little bit. Got bad news. Opened a 5-star today. Pulled Daredevil Hell's Kitchen. Well, it's extra 6-star shards, I suppose. So that's something. Glass half full, I suppose, right? Like, I'm debating between taking my Awakened Red Mags and Cap Sparkles to rank 5, or Thing or Gilly to rank 2. Definitely Sparkles and Mags, for sure. They are the best play right there. Daredevil Sig 180. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Because, I mean, if nothing else, even once you get him one more time when he's Sig 200, then you're going to get those max Sig crystals. Get even more 6-star shards, most likely. So yeah, that's not a bad thing. Not, I would suppose, not the optimal pull you could get out of a crystal, but, you know, there's still something to it. Yeah, EC wound up having the last laugh right there. Took up Netflix Daredevil to 565, far ahead of the eventual buff, and then he got buffed, and there you go. AC was the trendsetter. And you have an Awakened rank 5 Nick to pair with Sparkles. Should be good for Act 6 completion. Absolutely. Absolutely. Those guys go together like peanut butter and jelly. And laser beam. More prestige, I guess. And it finally got Doom. Hey! Nice one, Andy. Nice. What flavor of a Doom, if you don't mind my asking? Just scrolling through chat right there. Either which way, congrats. Just waiting for the Vulture buff. Nobody will mock my rank 5 Vulture then. Nope. Nobody. Give it time. I'm sure they're going to get around to Vulture eventually. Main champs are Unawakened, rank 5 Warlock. Awakened Nick, rank 4, Awakened Red Mag, Sparkles, Simbi, Night Monkey. Could I complete Act 6 with that? Yep. Yep. I mean, granted, it's always going to be a good idea to have your usual assortment of health pots and revives and whatnot too, just to be on the safe side, but just on name recognition alone for those champs, yeah, you'll be able to cover most nodes pretty good. And it's definitely doable. Who did I get from the 7.1 Nexus? 2 memes, and my options were 2 memes and White Widow, and I went with White Widow. So I was pretty happy about that, to be honest, because I had liked White Widow as a 5-star, but then getting her as a 6 was like perfect. I'll take that. So I do wish it was like a 5-champ Nexus instead of a 3-champ Nexus. Just because I feel like since it's like the big prize for 7.1, it would be really unfortunate to go through the entirety of 7.1, put in all that work, get the Nexus, and then get 3 like absolute trash meme champs. Be like, wow, what a wasted effort. How's it going, Nathan? Happy Friday. Welcome to the stream, bud. How's it going? Alright, AC, get some good Z's, bud. We'll catch you later. It's another squad in the books. Do that, do that, do that. Let's do... Nah, let's stick with this. Yeah, let's stick with that. Heavy attack, easy peasy. Another heavy attack, should be game over. Yeah. Game over, man. I love Wasp. She's so efficient for Arena. Everything gets KO'd basically in a 5-hit combo and 2 heavy attacks. If that. Sometimes it's just 1 5-hit combo and a heavy. Or a 4-hit and a heavy. Professor X. Probably gonna wind up taking this guy up again. Because I've been on the fence whether Professor X or Strife is a better champion. They both have their uses, but I think I'm really leaning Professor X. Just because that nice special 2 cycle. Plus, I mean, the insane synergy utility, but also, that special 2 is nice, yo. And he says, don't scare me, Rob. Well, you know, I can't promise you anything. Cap stopping by saying, yo, yo, yo. How's it going? It's going well, Cap. It's going really well. Hope you are well as well. And happy Friday, bud. So, let's do that. And let's do that. And actually, I've got a couple more rank 2s. And then get rolling with the rest of everybody. And see how that plays out. Do that, and that, and that. So what's new, everybody? How's all your guys' weeks been? I know there's been a lot of stuff going on in-game, but just, you know, in general. Certainly feels like I've been running around chasing my tail the entire week, trying to get way too many things done at the same time. Succeeding at some, failing at others. Not failing, just on the to-do list still, I'll say. But definitely ready for some good R&R. Can't wait for Variant 7. Yeah, me neither. I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be fun. Depending on like the champs and the node combos and whatnot, I think it'll be... Everything I've seen from it so far, it seems like it's going to be pretty straightforward, which I appreciate. It'll be fun to see like the various character interactions. I know people have been talking up Hyperion an awful lot, but basically any hero with variable ability accuracy is going to get a huge boost, which will be fun. And you know, the prize pool is pretty par for the course as well. You know, one rank 4 to 5, 5-star, 3, 2017, 3 to 4 gems, solid helping of 2 to 3 gems as well. A couple 6-star shards for good measure, 25% tier 5 CC random. Yeah, a little of this, a little of that. I'll take it. And that's coming out the 14th, I believe, so next week. Not sure. I don't know if I'm going to be doing it like day 1 right out of the gate, but pretty quick. Pretty quick. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Actually, no, probably not right out of the gate, because Jabari Panther starts up, that arena starts up like the day after. So I'll probably wait till after that. Do a little here, a little there. Dude gets super trigger happy with special 3s. Very frustrating. Past week has probably been one of the best MCOC weeks. Nice, Andy. Very nice. Can't believe I got an OG Iron Man now as a 6-star. Like, hoping for an eventual buff, but still, it's just like, hey, I remember playing you as a 2-star and a 3-star way back in early game. Hey, we're getting raided, guys. We're getting raided. Big howdy to everybody coming in for the Lefty Knox raid. Thanks, guys. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate that much. I want to say big howdy to Elk. Howdy to Lefty, Leo, and Jacob. What's good, everybody? Thank you very much for stopping in, and happy Friday. Hope you guys are doing well. I am Rob vonShoe. If this is the first time visiting the channel, pleasure to meet you. Hope the week has found you well. I'm just putting up some points and hanging out for some arena milestones right here. I've already got the 3 featured 5 stars, so I don't need either of the 3 of them. Leave them for somebody else. But the loot, however, that I'll take, because I'm gonna need some units. There's stuff coming up I'm gonna need units for. I don't know if Marm is being serious or not, saying, is Crossbones good? Crossbones has always been good. Crossbones has always been good. But with that buff, they're making him even better. So, yes. Yes, Crossbones now is especially good. I know people in my alliance have been going absolutely ham trying to get the 6-star version out of the crystals here. Can't remember if Hitmonkey is metal or not. Well, I suppose we're going to find out, huh? Because I know for sure Strife and Heimdall both are, but... Excellent. Also, one of these days, I really need to get good at playing Hitmonkey. I got the basic idea of him down, I feel. But not anywhere good enough to where I'm like, yep, I got this. One more thing for the to-do list, you know? There's always that one champion. For me, it's Hitmonkey, where it's like, there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to play this guy or know how to play this guy. I just haven't yet. Who's it for you? I say, just vaguely putting it out there. Like, what's the one champion that if you had time, you would really want to learn how to play? Just either because they look like they're a lot of fun, because they're just really good. Who's it for you? Blink. Brilliant. Final round of boss, and then 7.1 is 100%. Getting there, bud. Khan says, yo. What up, Khan? Happy Friday, bud. Jacob says, Crossbones is very impractical to use. You can easily maintain a few Furies. That is the thing, and he also really benefits from that Mangog synergy as well. But the downside to that is that you need to bring Mangog with. Man, I'm doing like friggin' noodle damage. That, and I think he's got like full points in willpower as well. So anytime I throw a debuff on him, he just automatically starts getting that natural willpower heals. And since I'm doing noodle damage to begin with, I think he's healing for more than I'm dealing. Like, seriously, I'm a rank 2 6-star and I'm doing no damage. It's very frustrating. But really though, why am I doing no damage? What What up, Lefty? Lefty popping in too. Lefty, thank you very much for the raid, my friend. Hope you had a good time on stream tonight. Should not have taken that last block hit. Makes things extra challenging. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat this guy. Really depends how much damage a special 3 is going to wind up doing. Thank goodness. Man, what an annoying fight. This one should be a bit more straightforward, at least, so long as I pay attention to his falter. And then get the true strike down, so that should just forget about all that nonsense in the first place. Nice. That's how that arena fight should go. Wow, what a freaking struggle that was. Toy Shadow really dug the ending to episode 4 of Falcon and Winter Soldier. No spoilers here, but it was fun. It was fun. They only have 2 episodes left, and we'll see how they wind up wrapping it up. And then also what the groundwork they're going to be doing, laying out, you know, what comes next, too. Because that's one thing WandaVision definitely did, is they're like, hey, you know, breadcrumbs, breadcrumbs, breadcrumbs. It doesn't feel like there's been a whole lot of that yet. Like, there's stuff that they could spin off, but nothing where it's like, yup, we're going to see this again. Andy says, for me, it's Sorcerer Supreme. Yeah, me too. Me too. Like, I really gravitated towards Storm Pyramid X that month that they both came out, right? And I spent a lot of time with Storm Pyramid X, and I really enjoy playing her. But downside of me playing Storm X as much as I did is that Sorcerer Supreme kind of had to go on the wayside a little bit. So yeah, I'm with you right there too. Khan answering the question of the night over here on the left. My right, your left. Saying... Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, this I don't think is going to work. You inflict me with that weakness, and that's... My one weakness is weakness. Come on, dude. Well. So close. Stupid weakness just wouldn't fall off. Son of a mother. It just lingered. It lingered like a stale fart. Favorite decade of music has to be the 2010s, no doubt. So many classics everywhere else as well, but my favorites came out the last decade. There you go. There's some solid bangers the last 10 years, 11 years. Favorite decade for music is the 80s or the 90s, says Toy Shadow. See, that's tough. That's tough. I want to do my Roblin and learn how to play him properly. You know, after all the videos that MSD has put out and some of the other people have put out with Red Goblin, I'm kind of there with you now too. Especially with his worthy Norseman ability as well. Like if you got a worthy Red Goblin, yeah, you're gonna be having yourself a real good time. Hey, congrats on having it 100% done now, Andy. Big congrats. I am very, very optimistic for who you're gonna wind up pulling right now. And I wish you the best. Okay, my Nexus was not bad. World War II cap. Okay. Colossus and Vulture. Already have Colossus 565, but still picked him. Ah, good choice. I would have as well. You can never have too many Colossi. Plus, I mean, especially of the two, the other two options. Yeah, not bad at all. Doink. Suppose I should probably learn how to play Ebony Maw too. Not because I want to, but just because I have him as many times as I do. I should probably learn how to play him already. But it is not this day. Hey! How's it going, bud? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Happy Friday. Do that, do that, do that. See, I'm kind of torn for me personally for music, right? If we're talking like Billboard hits and popular tracks, I'd probably have to say the 2000s, because you still have enough of like early hip hop, right? In early 2000s, before you get into like the mumble rap that we got, you know, of recent time. But then also punk was still thriving too, and that was my jam. But if we're talking like film scores, I think I gotta give it to the 90s. Now we need to know what to do next. 6-1 exploration or variant exploration? Probably variant exploration, because then you're going to get a number of extra 4 to 5 5-star rank up gems out of it too, which could be very helpful. Just keep building up the roster a little bit, you know. Look at that massive damage. That's special too, doing 3% max damage. Amazing. What a beast. that over to Furies. There we go. And there we go. Let's do Angela. Let's throw up Loki and Ant-Man, because why not Ant-Man? And yeah, that looks good. Besides, that way if you're working on variants, it'll be a natural shoo-in when variant 7 comes out next week, where it's just like, cool, I'm already in that mindset, and let's just keep rolling. Get some even more loot. Get even some more loot. That's what I'm going for. I was looking for a tier 5 CC to push for Thronebreaker. I mean, it's got that 25% tier 5 CC out of variant 7, so that's certainly nothing to scoff at. But I mean, also, if it's tier 5 CC you're looking for, it'd probably knock out the monthly quest stuff first. Get some of the tier 5 CC out of that. Also, keep in mind, too, we got the Glory Store update coming out in a couple days. Sunday or Monday, I think. Where they're going to wind up having reduced costs for stuff, which will be very nice. Including some of the Tier 5 CC stuff. So, got options. Definitely got options. Virendra stopping in, saying, hey, Rob, rank 5 Classic switched yesterday. Very cool. Very cool. That's such a good rank up. Congratulations. That's awesome. She is so OP. Like, I was not on board with them refusing to release her as a 5-star for as long as they did. I didn't understand why they wouldn't. And then I played her as a 5-star, and now I understand. Now I understand. She is just so freaking OP. Big congrats. Do you run Coagulate with the damage masteries? I don't. You could, but usually I wind up finding that those points I would have put in Coagulate would be better suited elsewhere. Mainly like willpower, frankly, because like the heals you get from willpower if you're running Double Edge usually are enough to offset the worst of it, right? Coagulate you'd only really need if you are going against like super long form content where you're going to be taking that sustained dot damage again and again and again and again and again and again. But for like, I'd say like 90-95% of all cases where you'd be using Double Edge with willpower, that should be more than sufficient. Skullforger says, hey Rob. What up, Skull? How are you? Happy Friday. Welcome to the stream. Hope the week has found you well, bud. Alright, use Beardo for questing with Switch Synergy. Questing would be fun. Yeah. How many points of Mystic Dispersion do you have turned on, by the by? Because that's one thing I have not yet done, is taken Switch for a spin with 5 points in Mystic Dispersion. I run 2 or 3 normally, and you get a solid amount of power back for that. So I can't imagine what you'd be at anything higher than that. Oh yeah, forgot about those. You got the basic level 1 pots in the store, guys, if you haven't gotten those already. I just need some of these pots, which I just now thought about, which is the only reason I'm here. It's like, wait a minute, I should probably get those. Oh, also as an aside, I wound up getting the 2 Mystic Tier 3 CC on the baby account yesterday. So I haven't ranked up my 4-star Claire yet to rank 4, but I can. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so quick pivot. Because I completely forgot that the Tier 4 Basic Arena is on right now. And I missed out last time, and I'm kind of kicking myself for it because I need Tier 4 Basic. So, just because I'm on the Arena bandwagon already, just switch over here, put up a, well, as much as we can for right now, and go from there. Four points. Nice. She still goes out of control. Scarlet Witch is a hero champ, yeah. So, I mean, you put Scarlet Witch with 4 other hero champs, and she's gonna be crazy for variant 7. I kind of anticipate it's almost gonna be like a built-in buff cornucopia. Have I maxed out to spare? No, I've got 2 points. I run 2 points usually. I have maxed it out. I've unlocked all 3 points, but I run 2 usually. 3 points is great if you can afford the extra point, but for me, I just do 2. What up, Brian? Just joined. What are you up to in the 5-star featured arena? I'm just going for milestones, bud. I'm just going for milestones. I'm going for units. I'm going for battleships, and I'm going for gold. I already have Crossbones, Howard, and Nova awakened as 5 stars. So I'm not going to put up like the 40 million points or whatever it is to get the featured champ. Save that for people who need them. But yeah, I'm just going milestones. And right now, because I've completely lost track of my days, I'm jumping over to the Tier 4 Basic Arena. Going for the 1.1 and the 2 million milestones. I don't know if I'm going to get there today, tonight, but definitely need those extra 2 Tier 4 Basic as well, because they go so stinking fast. But cheers, bud. Good to have you. Nah, I have not maxed out Despair, says Andy. Currently running full damage masteries with Mystic Dispersion. Nice. Yeah, I mean, if you have a Mystic champ as your main, or a couple Mystic champs as your mains, it's definitely good. Got 6-star Sorcerer Supreme from a Cav. Super lucky skull. Super lucky. I would love to get one of those. I've got the 5-star that I got a while back, but I haven't invested in her yet. Despair is a mastery that must be maxed out, says Jacob. Got maxed out on all my setups. Yeah, and it really just depends on how the rest of your mastery setup breaks down too. If you like I said, if you can afford the points to have 3/3 and Despair, then certainly, by all means, go for it. Because at 3 points, I think it's 15%, right? It goes in increments of 5. Certainly helps. $40 mil. Didn't think it'd go that high, and it might not. It just depends, as I'm kind of gauging off of the response to the Howard buff and then the response to Crossbones buff, and both of those buffs have been overall very warmly received. That having been said, I mean, they're both still champions who have been around for a while, so I don't know how many people actually need them. But if you're going for them, I would still probably put up 40 just to be on the safe side. Cutoff may still wind up being somewhere in the 30s, but at least that way you can kind of guarantee that you're going to get who you want to get. And you just hitting level 60. Very cool. It's a good level to get. Plus, I mean, you got that last mastery point right there, too. I think. Or the mastery points cut out at 55. I don't remember. Either way, I mean, you finally hit the level cap, so that, there you go, very cool. And Fart Plume. Fart Plume to KO. I love it. Rob, do you think maxing lesser precision would help switch to crit to 2.5% when maxed? I don't know. I always wind up going regular precision and regular cruelty as opposed to like lesser and regular, or lesser cruelty and lesser precision. Because let me just take a look at it real quick, because I thought that regular precision and regular cruelty were the percentage-based ones, and lesser was the value-based ones. But like all of this is so... Yeah, so lesser precision is by 25. Which means that's just relative to whatever rarity level your champion's at. As opposed to regular precision, which... well, okay, maybe not. Well... So I don't know. Looking at that, I don't know. I thought one of them was value-based and the other was percentage-based, but I guess not. I would still go with precision cruelty just because it's an increased value, even though I know that the unlock cost is a lot higher for the regular as opposed to the lesser. That having been said, I wouldn't keep investing in the lesser. I'd probably unlock it once just because you need to, and then start saving up for the next big unlock. Because the return on investment for the next big unlock is going to be pretty sizable. But that having been said, yeah, as many points as you can get into the crit rating. Not the crit damage, the crit rating, so yeah. But you definitely need... You have to have one. You have to have one. Makes me wonder when, on a completely sidetracked note, when they're going to wind up doing like the mastery rework, right? Because there are so many masteries that just are either completely irrelevant or just flat out broken at this point. And I would like to see those not be broken and not be useless. Stop it, Blade. Stop it. I mean, you're more than welcome to just, like, damage yourself to a KO. Stop it. Stop it. But then also too, Virendra, I wouldn't specifically make an entire build just for one champion. Like, you can dabble a couple of things here and a couple of things there, you know, to help out, but I wouldn't craft an entire build around one character. Because if that's what you were talking about, then you would start wanting to add some points into the Fury masteries as well, right? Increasing the potency and increasing the timer for Fury, just because she's going to wind up proccing a bunch of those herself. But it's not an overly useful mastery. It helps a little bit, but there are better things to unlock with those points, is my point. Like, really the best thing for Scarlet Witch is precision in the first place, get the crit rating up, and then Mystic Dispersion. But those things are going to benefit a lot of other characters too, which is the point. And Despair, because once you got Despair unlocked, some of those debuffs you place on the opponent are going to help reduce shenanigans. Come on, dude. Thank you. You really do. Like, juggling different mastery points to optimize, like, your best champions most efficiently is such a juggle. Because not only do you need to maximize your points around the characters that you have, but then also for the different game modes that you find yourself in. You know, depending on where you play or where you place in Alliance Quest or Alliance War, or for, you know, what you want to get out of story mode or incursions, it all plays into it in, you know, specific nuanced ways. Definitely a juggle. Kicky, 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 kick. Kicky, 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 kick. Cheers, everyone. Alrighty. Do a couple more here. See what happens. Do this. Not yet. More like this and this and this. That would have been said, if I could wind up getting a Mystic 4 to 5 gem out of variant, that would be awesome. I don't even know who I would take up for some of the other classes. I mean, Mystic would be Scarlet Witch to rank 5. Mutant might wind up being like Gold Pool, frankly, or Platinum Pool. Probably Gold Pool. And crash. Skill I would probably save for Jabari Panther. Tech, I don't know. And Cosmic, I'm not sure of either. But that's what I would think out of the other classes. Wish other classes had Mystic Dispersion, like masteries. Yeah, right? Because, like, Mystics really have, like, the one class-based mastery that does something. Everybody else is fairly useless. Like, Pure Skill used to be really good before, like, the 12.0 nerf. Because it used to just apply to, like, damage in general, as opposed to hitting into people with armor ups. Blink. Got a 5-star red mags. It's not bad, Nuggets. That's not bad. I'd take that. Text that, special there. Now he's stunned. And heavy. And heavy. Please don't wreck me. Of course you get the big old stun. I was like, wait a minute, what just happened? What just happened? Shenanigans happened. Game broke for a second is what it was. Had to sacrifice my 4-star red mags. Oh, you sold your red... Why would you sell your 4-star red Magneto? Don't sell champs, guys. It is not recommended. Because you're going to need them. You're going to need them. At some point. But, I mean, congrats on the 5-star mags. Punchy, punchy, punch. Dex. Man, that's a KO right off the bat. As soon as that, yep. Great start. Like, it wasn't a great choice either way, because if Venom the Duck had been paired up against either of those Mystics, they would have eaten him alive too. Get out of here, Morningstar. I need this KO. There we go. Yeah, that was the note that came out, is that they are preventing people from selling any champs ever again. And I don't know how that's going to be received, because some people are all about that. Like... You shouldn't sell champs. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Thank you. But, I mean, if you're absolutely desperate for shards, I guess it's nice to have that nuclear option. There we go. Alright, bud. Take care. We'll see you later. Do that. Doink, doink, doink. Do you know why I can't buy monthly EQ Cav bundles even though I'm Cavalier? I don't. How newly Cavalier are you? Or when did you switch over? Maybe it's just something like they need to update the info on their end. But otherwise, that doesn't make sense. You should be able to. Boink. Punchy, punchy, punch. Because I have seen that before, like, some people switch over and then sometimes the offers don't automatically switch right along with it. Or for, like, bigger events like that, like, you need to be at the level as the event starts. Because then if you switch over during the course of the event, it isn't going to really kick in until the next event starts up. I suppose that might be an option or a reason too. Come on, my dude. Special me, please. There we go. Avoid all that nonsense. Come on. Come on. Stop with the passive nonsense. Alright, fine. Whatever. It's too late. It's too late. Get out of here. Excellent. Beautiful. Pretty old? Then I have no idea. You should be able to. Submit a ticket if you really want to. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of those kind of Cavalier bundles. Like the end of the monthly quest EQ bundles. Your mileage may vary, but yeah, I mean, if it's something you really want, you should be able to. Alright, if my game actually wants to, like, do something instead of freezing. Alright, you know what? Ain't nobody got time for this. Reboot number 2. First one was a crash. I consider that a crash. It wasn't thinking, wasn't doing anything. So time to give it the boot. Do that. Do that. And that. And that. There we go. Now it wants to wake up. Silly game. Great. Death squads. How did I get a death squad? I don't think I should have been eligible for that. Seeing as how I've got rank 4s all around. But, okay. Sure. See how this goes. I think so long as I don't mess up a dex against Torch here, and he actually wants to throw a special, then it should be okay. Just eat that chip damage. There we go. Lucky. Sweet. So that's one fight in the books. Come on here, do the same thing. This one should be, I think, the easiest of the three. Just need to parry Surfer a couple times and then finish off the fight with a big special. Come on. Yeah. Easy peasy. What's next? What's next? Special me, bro. Please. 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 Don't chase me. Don't do it. Thank you. That works. Do it again. Do that same special again. Excellent. Text that. Can't do any specials because his aura is up. Get backhanded because reasons. Lovely. Beautiful. There we go. That works. I'll take that. Let's do a few more, guys. Let's do a few more. But let's not use Rank Force, because that's a Doom Squad now, apparently. Surprisingly. Pretty salty about that. Doom is always the worst to fight in arenas. Especially when they're running Mystic Dispersion. Yup. Doom is my least favorite matchup. Gilly99 is my second least favorite matchup, and Nick Fury is my third least favorite. And run into those guys all the time. It doesn't even matter. Like, there's so many other champions that people have ramped up or ranked up now at this point, but the game in its infinite wisdom always pits you against those ones in particular. It's very annoying. Especially if you actually really need the KO, right? If you've already gotten, like, if you're down in the count and you need to beat Doom in order to keep your streak, and you have to do the fight, and you're just doing noodle damage because he's so freaking crit resistant. Very, very annoying. Let's see what we got over here. Keep that stun going just long enough to get the KO. Beautiful. I'll take it. Fast 3 up, 3 down. So let's do Tigra, Elsa, and Colossus. Because why not? It's very interesting placement for the Kang and Thanos teams. Usually these guys don't show up until 3 fights later. I wonder why I got the Doom matches as early as I did too. Curious. It's very curious. Spinny kick, spinny punch, spinny punch. I don't know what it is. It just feels like my champs are doing noodle damage. Like that, like 2K crit right there was pretty nice, but everything else was just like, good lord. I reckon Labyrinth is still worth exploring. Assuming we've got a Sig 200 Aegon. Yeah, you get some extra loot. You get some extra loot, plus you get that bonus 5-star champion too. Even though Loltron isn't super great, he still is a unique character, right? And it's got some unique synergies and synergy teams he fits into, so... Yeah, I mean, assuming that you don't wind up blowing your entire resource stash on it, yeah, why not? May as well, right? I also think you wind up getting a respectable number of tier 4 class catalysts out of it too. Which, yeah, may as well, right? So let's do this, and this, and this. Although really, I mean, Aegon makes it the easiest at this point, but there are enough champs that can do sustained big damage over like a lengthy fight like that, where you could have a pretty good time across the board, even if you don't have Aegon, say. This, and this, and this, and this. Get a little power gain. And bye-bye, Gamora, almost. Now it's bye-bye, Gamora. There we go. We can get Aegon to Sig 150 as of now. Did my first Labyrinth path with Horseman, Colossus, and full synergies, and it went well. Aegon is worth throwing Sigs at as a 5-star, absolutely. Because currently a decently sigged 5-star Aegon can clear everything in the game. And you may as well, right? Alrighty, guys. Alrighty. I gonna need to wind up calling it an early nights. But before we do, gonna open up a crystal here just for kicks. So we wind up lucking out and pulling tonight. If you wind up guessing who the champion is, you get bonus brownie points. I'm gonna guess it's Immortal Abomination, just because I just hope they get lucky. Wave Rebel stopping in quick, saying howdy. Today's a good day for me. Got my first vaccine shot. Nice, bud. Very nice. Big congrats. I'm gonna throw up People's Champ link here in chat. Gonna go stop by, say howdy. If you want to stop by as well, hashtag Rob Von Raid. Go from there. But thank you guys for watching. This has been the Friday Night Grind. This is gonna be stopping on a Moon Knight. Very cool. want to thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It helps the channel grow. I do very much appreciate that. And like the video too while you're at it. I will be back Sunday for the Super Serial Sunday Serial stream. I'll see you guys then. Till next time, all. Take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. Be well, everybody. Bye for now.